Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast, brought to you by Geek Out with Games Out. We are joined here by two of the four hosts, team members of Geek Out with Games Out. We have Hollywood Cinema on the other line.
Ka-chow.
And you have myself, Blitzball Champ. Hello, party people. How are you doing tonight, bro?
I'm doing good.
Good. We got a good handful of wrestling to talk about.
A little bit.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and let's jump right on into it, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
So, we're going to start off with the most recent TLC pay-per-view that just happened this past Sunday.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, I got to be honest with you. Overall, this wasn't a bad pay-per-view. This wasn't a bad pay-per-view.
It was solid.
Yeah.
Very solid.
So,
There's a few parts, but it was solid.
Yes, yeah, definitely. So, getting started, we have the WWE Cruiserweight Championship match. This is actually a rematch. Buddy Murphy defending against Cedric Alexander, and he did successfully defend. Cedric Alexander was actually the Cruiserweight that Buddy Murphy originally defeated to win the Cruiserweight Championship at Super Showdown.
Oh, sure.
It was a good match. I mean, back and forth, just like I would expect.
Exciting. The crowd was into it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. But let me ask you this, though. Where do you think Cedric Alexander goes from here?
He kind of goes back into probably a more personal feud with somebody else, probably Tony Nese, and just kind of treads water for a little bit.
Yeah, because I know I was saying this to you earlier in the week, but I honestly feel like the setup and story I thought originally was going to point towards Mustafa Ali eventually dethroning Buddy Murphy, but now that he's going to be on the SmackDown main roster, which I'm guessing he's going to be on both, just like the Lucha House Party is with Raw and 205 Live.
What's that?
So what I was saying was, I take it that Mustafa Ali's going to be like the Lucha House Party, where they're on two shows.
Yeah, I mean, he's an official member of the SmackDown roster.
Yeah. So, definitely really cool. He's got quite a lot of pops, too.
I mean, he's gotten over. He's the heart of 205 Live. Once they start calling him the heart,
yeah,
I was like, okay, they're pushing him. And then when Buddy Murphy went out of his way and mentioned him,
yeah, sure did,
before facing with Cedric Alexander, I was like, okay, something's up. They're definitely pushing him, and I wasn't sure. I didn't think they were going to do that, but I'm glad they did. I wish they would do it more.
Yeah.
But I think SmackDown works because their two top people are kind of small.
Yeah, that
so
makes sense.
It works a lot better on there than it would like Raw with Braun Strowman's there. He's wrecking everybody. Drew McIntyre is going to wreck everybody.
Yeah, so it's a fair point. But yeah, the Cruiserweight Championship match was good. Buddy Murphy retains. Great match. We also had Elias against Bobby Lashley in a ladder match where Elias did get the victory, but he was not the last man standing call.
Low. That was a low point. That was a real low point.
But I mean, I guess they kind of had to do something to make.
It was so bad. It should have been a tables match. It was so bad.
You think this should have been the tables match?
Yeah, or I would have just taken anything. Or a chair would have been fine with me. I'd have been totally fine with a chair. It was bad. It was real bad. I would have, oh, it was real bad. Because, okay, dude, there was literally a sequence where Bobby Lashley does his finisher on a ladder and drops it on Elias, right?
Yeah.
It would have been so much smarter just to toss it on top of Elias rather than dropping to the ground and hurting yourself. Because he grabbed the small of his back after he did it.
Yeah, that's
It was so stupid. It
that's
was
a
so.
fair point.
They did a lot of dumb. It was a lot of dumb stuff. I was like, you couldn't think of doing the Dominator, or another move that doesn't involve what is this? Just toss it on them. It was bad, man. Like I was, and also the idea that Elias wins the match and then gets hit with his own guitar. I was just like, why am I watching this? I thought we were done with this. I was hoping it was over, but as soon as it happened, I was like, no, that means it's gonna go on.
Yeah, and from the looks of it, probably for a good while.
So bad. It's so bad. None of it has been good.
Nah, not at all. But
Real bummer. Bummer.
But I do agree with you. I don't really see why this was really a ladder match. Not really, because I mean, what was it for?
To get his guitar off of a thing.
They should have had that on a pole or something.
Well, I mean, that's what it was. It was initially spoken to being like basically a guitar on a pole match, except for you had to climb a ladder. And then it just became a ladder match where you won it. Because at first it was like, you got to use it. And I was like, of course, that's what you would do. That's what happens with all these things, where you go get a random item, except for a briefcase or a title, from the top of a ladder.
Yeah, but it's just usually more specified.
It's so bad.
All right. Moving on. So, we have the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge Season 2, which Carmella and R-Truth defeated Mahalisha and won Mixed Match Challenge Season 2, which guarantees them a free, all-expense-paid vacation to wherever they want, and they have both secured the number 30 spot in the 2019 Royal Rumble.
Yep, and like their choice, it's going to mean nothing.
They chose... Well, R-Truth chose the WWE headquarters.
Yep, because we knew we were going to get comedy skits for the next few weeks. They're filming those now.
Yeah, and who knows? It may turn out to be funny. R-Truth is funny, right?
R-Truth is funny, but when is this stuff ever genuinely funny?
I mean...
It's very rare. And generally, I'm laughing at R-Truth's portrayal of something, not the actual skit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's
usually all about his delivery and nothing about the actual content.
I mean, he won't ever be DX funny, but, you know.
No, but even DX funny stopped being funny after, after they first stopped being DX. Like, I love it, but like when they came back, it's like, this is not funny. Please stop. It's not funny at all.
But, you know, it'll be interesting to see. You know, I'm sure they're gonna vlog their WWE headquarters trip.
They're filming, and we'll be getting those over the next few weeks. After this week, of course, they already filmed those.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you what. Please, I'm hoping this is the last time they do the Mixed Match Challenge.
Yeah, how long was their contract with Facebook? That'll determine if we get another one. I hope we don't, but I feel like we're gonna.
I didn't think it was supposed to be that long of a contract.
No, they love to just keep stuff going just to say they kept it going.
I originally thought it was going to be a one-time deal.
I was hoping it was going to be a one-time deal. It was, oh, shit.
But R-Truth and Carmella, and they will get the easy advantage, number 30 spot in the Royal Rumble.
Yippee-ki-yay, man. It's gonna be pointless.
Next up, we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match where it was a triple threat, and the Bar successfully defended against the New Day and the Usos. Wow, really, really building the Bar up for a nice little title run there.
Yeah. Also, I feel like the tag team division as a whole is kind of weird in the fact that there's not a lot of options.
Well,
They keep it to 3 teams, and usually it's 2 of those teams. The Bar are like a little bit newer to the situation because they needed a bad guy team since the Bludgeon Brothers got injured.
well, I feel like with the club reinserting themselves back into the picture, I mean, I would think that would help.
Now, well, yeah, they remember that they had other tag teams other than the 3 that they've shown. And then one time it seemed like they can only focus on 3 because it's always New Day because they sell merch. And then it's Usos because they're the Usos. And the Bar because it's the Bar. It's just not even like there's other teams that could have easily be placed where the Bar is. But they just don't. They just don't do it. Because it's always going to be those 3. But I'm hoping with the club doing, like you said, them doing that stuff, they'll actually let them do stuff.
I hope so. I really do. You know, they've been Raw Tag Team Champs before, so this is an opportunity for them to become SmackDown Tag Team Champs eventually.
Yeah.
But, I don't
So
know.
I guess they're...
I don't know. I guess the match was okay, but
Oh no! It was good. I like the whole super kick party situation. That whole sequence was cool.
that was probably the only thing I liked.
Okay, I'll tell you this. I loved watching Big E climb out of the ring when he was doing like the weird jackknife thing where he was just kind of like slowly kicking his legs to take himself out of the ring. Oh, I loved it. It was great.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing. It was so funny. It's one of those weird things where I'm like, oh my god, that's genius. That's just genius comedy.
Right on.
Yeah, man. Comedy chops. They got it.
But I just really hope to see more variety because, I mean, kind of getting tired of the New Day and kind of sort of getting tired of the Usos.
Well, they've been the same thing for the last 2 years. Except for Usos keep switching from good to bad. It's not the New Day stays what they're going to be. They're solidified as being what they're going to be.
Yeah.
They're not anytime soon.
So, Braun Strowman, quote unquote, defeated the former general manager of Baron Corbin in a TLC match with some help.
A lot of help.
Yeah. And because of that, Braun Strowman will get his title shot, Universal title shot against Brock Lesnar at the 2019 Royal Rumble. So, of course...
He's not cleared to the Rumble?
Oh, you say that again?
He's not cleared until the Rumble.
Yeah, and that's okay, because, I mean, we know he's not going to be in the Rumble. So, I mean, at least that we know that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. He's got a match. Oh, my God. If he loses again, I'm out. Like, I'm out. If he does not win the title, which I don't think he will, it's over. I'm not giving a shit about anything to do with Braun Strowman. He will be the new Bray Wyatt.
Speaking of Bray Wyatt.
Yep, they missed another opportunity to have him come out and do something. To reestablish him as a face or heel, whatever, didn't do nothing. They are killing me. I don't know.
Did you hear that apparently he's had to take a leave? Either he had to take a leave of absence from sickness or something. But Bray Wyatt's out.
My God.
Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah.
No. That's stupid.
Yeah. Apparently he's out.
Well, Bray Wyatt, I'm gonna call it now. His deal is probably dead. He's like the new Finn Balor, man.
Oh man, I wish I could find the art. Here it is. Bray Wyatt
Here-
says goodbye for some reason.
Oh my god. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the thing about him, that weird ass tweet, but I just assumed, oh, he'd be fine. Nope. Okay. It's over for that guy. He just needs to go back to NXT and just do something. It's getting to be sad now.
Well, I mean,
Anything wrong, you can never not have something wrong with him.
well, at least he was WWE champion for a short bit.
Yeah, he had it for like less than a month. Had it for 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks between Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania, or was it a month? It might have been a month. Yeah, so
maybe just under a month, but
yeah, it was either 3 weeks or a month. Yeah, F that. That's horrible.
yeah,
Dolph Ziggler got longer than that.
yeah.
Dolph Ziggler got longer than that, man. If Dolph Ziggler's got a longer run than you, like it's longer than Kane's horrible WWE Championship run. That was 2 damn seconds. Was literally 8 hours or 12 hours, some shit like that. But come on, man. Come on, man.
Just think about if it was defended like the hardcore title.
Wish your Universal title was defended like that.
Shoot, it needs it.
That'd be such a good like pay-per-view where you have like Brock Lesnar, you lead up to Brock Lesnar facing somebody, he takes him out the night before, and then whoever is just like, okay, we're going to implement the hardcore style rules. Anytime, anywhere you're in the building, it's going down, and then just have everybody just go at them.
You just gotta grab a referee, right?
Yeah, it would just have it continue throughout the night. It'd be so good.
Yeah. The 24/7 rule, I think it was.
Yeah. Make sure and make it a rule that he cannot leave the building before the end of the pay-per-view. Like that'd be like an underlying thing. The whole pay-per-view. Oh, it'd be so good. So good.
Dude, what does the Universal title look like again?
It's a red piece of shit.
Okay, I was just wondering because I haven't seen it.
It's the WWE Championship, just red, and it's pointless.
Oh, okay. It's been a while since I've seen it because it rarely gets defended.
It's rarely defended because it's worth nothing.
Not even a few rupees.
Nope, it is worth squadoosh.
Not even 10 gil or 1 gil, like per flower.
No, thank you.
Wow.
Not to me, it ain't.
Dang. Okay, moving on. Natalya got her revenge and defeated Ruby Riott in a tables match.
That was a bad match, man.
That's probably the match that I cared about the least.
I went and walked the dog.
Dang. Well, moving on. Finn Balor defeated Drew McIntyre. I did not expect Finn to win.
No, because that's not how they do things. Why? What is the purpose? Okay. Actually, I have a thought now. I had a thought yesterday driving home. That the reason Finn Balor had won, and then he's going to win again. Spoiler. Is because they are going to build up to Drew McIntyre tossing his ass out of the ring at the Royal Rumble.
So, really?
I feel like they're giving Finn a little mini push for now. Make all the good guys happy. But we both know they believe more in Drew McIntyre than they do Finn Balor.
I mean, and that's fine, but dude, it would be just be better if they would just have him feud with Dean Ambrose.
Who?
Finn, because I mean, I don't know, this building up Drew McIntyre and then having Finn beating him multiple times, it's like Because, I mean, Finn Balor's not going to get a Universal title shot anytime soon anyway.
And not gonna happen.
So I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a Finn Balor fan, to the day I die. But, and also Drew McIntyre. But I didn't see that coming. I honestly thought Drew was going to win, but.
No, because they seem to be pushing him. I mean, it's something's weird. Something weird's going on. It's like to make us feel like they're not, like they're actually changing things. They're doing a hard course correction, right? Like they're doing a hard 180 in the other direction.
Yeah.
Like letting the good guys win, and I just feel like that is not going to last for long.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just for the time being to get some ratings, just to see if it even works, and if it doesn't work to the way they want it, or whenever they feel like it's getting annoying, they're just going to do whatever they want to.
Yeah. Rey Mysterio and Randy Orton had a chairs match. A chairs match.
It was bad. I mean, yeah, it was bad. But I knew it was going to be a stinker, though. Well, how could it not be? It was just, those two guys are great, but I just do not give two shits about that. I didn't give two shits about that feud. I didn't care about, there was that one spot when he set all the chairs out, like seated them, like kind of put them in a row. And I was just like, oh, that's not going to go anywhere. And then it didn't.
Yeah. But, I mean, Randy Orton's kind of had the best of Rey Mysterio lately, so Rey Mysterio. I mean,
it matches.
I mean, there was a time. I mean,
every match.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really like the feud.
I don't think Rey's lost since he came back, other than during the.
He did get his mask removed.
Yeah, the Stank Challenge. That's the only match he lost, and that was after Randy messed up his leg pretty bad.
Right. Oh yeah, it's Stank Jewel.
Yeah, Stank Jewel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a feud that I really just don't care about.
Oh, it's horrible.
But Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey got the best of Nia Jax and retained.
Kissed her off goodbye.
Yeah. And
a cool spot though.
Yeah, definitely. But
Ronda, it's one of Nia's better matches.
What's that?
It's one of Nia's better matches. It might be the best match I've seen her have so far.
Oh yeah, you mean like in a long time?
I mean, maybe ever.
Dang.
Not very good.
Ouch.
She's not very good. She doesn't do anything. Like, okay, so I thought about this whenever she did the leg drop. I was like, why does that hurt you? You're just sitting down. Like, it's not like she jumps up when she does that seated leg drop, right? She just kind of plops. Like, she doesn't jump. She doesn't do anything.
Still a bump,
I know that, but the way it looked, where she just literally almost like she did a baseball slide.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that didn't like you did anything to make your butt hurt. Why does that hurt? What are you doing? Why'd you make it look like shit?
Well, I think she needs to change her finisher.
She needs a finisher. Her finisher's dog shit.
Like a Samoan driver would be nice, but
something. She's big, but she's dangerous. You really want her doing a Samoan driver on a regular basis?
I mean, at least something that makes her look powerful.
She almost killed Charlotte on a shoulder breaker.
Well, dude, what the heck do you expect then? What do you think she should have then?
I'd take a big boot or a body splash.
A big boot? Are you kidding me?
Her big ass? Yeah, she do a damn big boot.
Why don't you just give her a freaking super kick? Then just make it easy.
Give her a speed. I just give her a damn body splash. Screw it. She's big. She's bigger than all them broads.
Give her the death from above.
Yeah, or just have her just literally just rail into one of those chicks while they're like in the turnbuckle.
Make her do a Brodus Clay.
Yeah, splash. Yo, just let her do the splash, the corner splash.
The avalanche, like King Kong Bundy style.
I do like Shelton Benjamin style.
Oh, okay.
But she actually has to jump.
Oh man.
I mean, not that much because, but she could jump. She could jump. She could jump a little bit.
Or shoot, make her channel Rikishi and do the bonsai drop.
No, I wouldn't want to do that because shit, she have a hard time doing a damn leg drop. I just want to have her run and jump into something, and then just do a body drop where she does that. The person stumbles out of the corner, or they fall and she drags them. And then she just runs and does a body splash, and it's over. Like Mark Henry, yo. Mark Henry did it for years. That's why he was around so long. He didn't do leg drops and shit.
Yeah, but then he got into the habit and established himself doing the World's Strongest Slam. Maybe she can do a World's Strongest Slam. I don't know.
Yeah, do something. A big ass. Do something. Whack ass. Fucking.
Dang. Wow, dude, you are hard on her.
I'm getting sick of her, man. Like I want to like her because I've seen Total Divas occasionally, and she seems like a cool person or whatever she wants to portray.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, like you are not good. Nikki Bella's better than you. I'm not gonna say Brie Bella.
Ouch, dude.
Yeah, you can't say nothing about Nikki Bella not being better than Nia Jax.
Oh man, dude, really? You're busting out the Bella card, really?
I didn't say Brie. I said Nikki.
It doesn't matter.
Nikki's actually better. Nikki at least has progressed. She ain't like Trish Stratus' progression, but she's tried.
I'll take your word. No.
Well, you've seen her. Come on, man. Don't do that.
But you know she was pushed the most for being John Cena's girlfriend, dude. You know that.
I know that, but at least she tried to get better in the ring.
And Brie didn't?
Can you see this? Other than Ronda Rousey, she might be one of the better trainees of, I'm sorry. Other than Charlotte and Ronda Rousey, she's one of the better Natalya trainees.
Because I thought the only thing with Brie was she had the yes kick snafu. And
yeah, she's garbage.
And she had the badly done suicide dive, but she stopped doing that.
No, she's not better than Nikki though. Nikki's better than Brie.
She's definitely not better than Nikki. But I'm saying, dude.
I'm saying Nia Jax don't even sniff Nikki Bella's wrestling ability, which is, I mean, it's not a super dig, but it's the truth. Brie Bella, I'm not going to say Brie Bella. Brie Bella is better than Nia Jax. Barely. Or at least she was before she went away. When she went away, though, she lost that shit.
True. I will agree with you on that.
But before, I would have given her the nod over Nia Jax. Nia Jax is like, other than, shit, I don't know who's worse than Nia Jax. Who's maybe Dana Brooke. Okay, Dana Brooke, yeah.
But see, Dana Brooke hadn't really gotten the opportunities.
She hasn't, but when she has, it has not been great.
I just think with her, she had that Samoan driver, that little twisting Samoan driver in NXT, and then afterwards, she never really had a legit finisher. She didn't.
True. No. Nope.
You know, I mean, she did the flip, and that was just lame. And she never really had a legit finisher, whether she was a heel or a face on the main roster. And just...
He should have had like a springboard clothesline or something, or springboard discus clothesline.
I mean, she used to be nicknamed, the Total Diva?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Maybe Dana Brooke may be one that need to be released.
Okay, come on.
I mean,
Alicia Fox can just chill out for this many years. I think Dana Brooke will be all right.
Yeah, but Alicia Fox is...
She ain't Summer Rae.
I was getting ready to say Alicia Fox was a Divas champion, but then again, it's a Divas champion.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back in character here.
All right.
AJ Styles had a rematch for the WWE Championship, which Daniel Bryan successfully defended. Very good match. Definitely good to see these two in the ring. Won't ever get tired of it. There's not really a whole lot I can say about this match. I mean,
Just good.
Yeah, I mean, it's what you would expect out of Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. What do you think of the new Daniel Bryan?
I love new Daniel Bryan. He's great. So good.
Yeah, I'm sure that he will ride that for as long as possible.
Me too.
Then we had the Intercontinental Championship match, which Dean Ambrose became Intercontinental Champion, defeating Seth Rollins. So that makes Dean a 3-time Intercontinental Champion?
Not 4?
4. Gotcha.
4. I thought it was 4.
Gotcha.
Is it 4?
Let me check just to be sure.
Miz.
No, it's 3.
Dolph.
3. Yeah, it's 3.
I thought he had. Yeah, he really only had those feuds with Miz and Dolph Ziggler over that belt.
Yeah, but under the current format, he's actually the 8th Grand Slam champion.
Nice.
Wow.
But that match was not great.
Wow, he's already a Grand Slam champion. Dang, I didn't even realize that.
He should be after all of shit.
And he's still the longest reigning United States champion. 351 days.
No, he friggin' he defended that like Brock Lesnar did.
True. Yeah, that is true too.
That's why I kind of never. I just kind of always feel like, yeah, longest reigning. You were basically Gilbert, dog.
Yeah. But
you know.
But
okay.
he's now a 3-time Intercontinental Champion.
Ooh, that match. Okay, I gotta say this about this match. When I was first watching the match, I was like, oh, this is like a New Japan Pro Wrestling match where they're just kind of plodding along. They're just building it, and it just never. Basically, after they started yelling boring,
yeah,
it was gone. It was after the crowd started yelling boring, the match was lost.
Yeah.
You could see it. Like, it was just like, oh yeah, Seth doesn't know what to do with this.
I mean,
and I felt bad for him because it was like, oh, Seth's not used to getting a boring chant, and because this dude's been on shitty ass Raws and been able to not get boring chants.
I mean,
he's getting a boring chant with one of his biggest feuds, the feud we've been waiting to see again with the Inverse since they had that Hell in a Cell match in their last feud.
Well, number one,
such a bummer.
This shouldn't have been a normal match. Number one.
Oh, that should have been a tables match too.
Like tables, TLC. This should not have been a normal match. That's the main problem I have with it. Not that both competitors can't deliver, because they consistently deliver.
It was just the match. The storytelling was off. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that too. But this definitely should not have been a normal match.
No, it didn't have it should have been like a street fight. I would say that the tag team match had more emotion going into it.
Yeah.
So Cedric Alexander and Buddy Murphy had more emotion going into it, and they had barely been around each other.
Yeah, that's a fair point. It's a fair point. But of course, we know that feud. I said food. Feud is far from over.
Oh God, they're going to play all the greatest hits. He's going to be in his entourage. He's going to show up when he's not supposed to be there. He's going to show up and attack him in a vehicle or in. Oh God, I'm already over it. This whole new era, yeah, right. Okay,
well,
whatever.
You can probably get ready to see them again in the Royal Rumble face each other.
Oh God. Yeah, because it'll be another. Well, here's the thing, though. Well, you're gonna have. Well, good. At least we'll get to see Seth earn the title shot instead of just automatically being given one, since that was taken away.
True. That's a fair point.
Big deal. A big deal. I mean, people are talking about. I feel.
So, the main event of TLC was the very first women's TLC match in WWE history that featured. Right. Featured Becky Lynch, who went in as the champion, the SmackDown Women's Champion, defending against the man, defending against Charlotte Flair and the who's the Queen, and the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Okay. Overall, excellent match. Definitely main event worthy. Okay. I'm going to give my thoughts in first, and then you can chime in.
No, you got it, dog. You take it.
Now,
it's all you, man.
Okay, don't get me wrong. I am ecstatically happy that Asuka finally won a main roster title.
Oh, boy.
I'm ecstatically happy.
Can't believe I'm hearing this.
I'm not 100% too big on the fact that Ronda Rousey had to get involved for this to happen, but I understand why it happened. I do understand why it happened.
That's how things go.
Yeah, and it sets up for future events, so it makes sense. I don't agree with it, but it makes sense, and I respect it. That being said, this is now the era of the Empress of today. But yes, this was an excellent match. All three ladies really got paid their dues, got their shots in, and really just gave it their all. That spear from Charlotte to Asuka, dude, there have been so many, I think there's already been memes about that because, after the spear, Charlotte's chest was all in Asuka's face.
Yeah, it was really weird.
There was one where somebody tweeted response to that said, "God, I wish that was me."
Of course there was.
I was like, "Oh my goodness, really?"
Of course.
And then there was even another GIF that just had that position just running through the first 4 seconds of that over and over, and I'm just like, "Really, guys? Come on."
That's pretty insane.
But yeah, she got speared through a wall. Also did the senton through the table off the turnbuckle. Charlotte's a legit high flyer. I gotta say that,
Great stuff.
They were all swinging away with kendo sticks and just, it was great. It was really, really great. And then Asuka got such a huge pop when she scaled that ladder and grabbed that title.
People are happy to see her finally win the big one.
Yep. And
also, I will chime in.
Yeah, go for it. You have the floor.
Becky and Charlotte don't really need the title to be over,
Mm-hmm.
So it's perfect that they don't it should be on Asuka. So she can establish herself. In the main roster.
Well, did you saw the video I sent you about the 3 main reasons?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense. But it's good to see Vince is finally paying attention. Cuz like I had said before, I had mentioned this all helped kind of stem back from when Becky had to choose who to face, Ronda Rousey, and Asuka got that huge pop when Becky approached her before she eventually approached Charlotte with the verdict. Asuka had such a huge pop, and it's like Vince, now took heed to that, and it's like, And then apparently the main reason why he never really liked her was because she doesn't bring in merchandise sales. I'm like, really? Like I would have expected him to say something like, "Oh, her English isn't good enough," but that's the reason. Come on now, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, go ahead.
No, that's all he cares about. He just cares about selling merch.
I mean, that's ridiculous. Like, shoot, I hear more fans complain about her English than merch. Like, really? Like, I thought there was like potential maybe random backstage beef or something, but it's like, really, Vince? That's your reason? Come on now.
You came from. Don't forget that at one point they didn't want Becky Lynch to be on TV because of her accent,
which is just as much dumb.
Yeah, insane.
But looks like the right people are taking heed, and I'm glad they pulled the trigger on this. A friend of mine, my Japanese friend, was telling me she cried when she got the title. I was like, oh. But yeah, congratulations to Asuka, the new WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. And that is TLC. TLC in the books.
A good pay-per-view.
Yeah, a good pay-per-view to end the year 2018.
And then, like Natalya, right? I expected it to be bad, and it was.
Show was.
Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton's been bad. I expected it to be bad. It was. Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins was the only surprisingly bad one. It started off like some New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
But then it never got back from being told it was boring.
Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, so Raw.
New regime.
So
apparently. Bullshit.
So apparently, starting off, it has now been said that the entire McMahon family, stemming from Vince, Triple H, Stephanie, and Shane, would take control of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live.
Yep.
So no GMs. Baron Corbin, well, he lost his job after his match, and Paige was relieved of her duties to open up SmackDown.
Yeah, so Baron was I've heard recently there was a good point. Baron was so bad that he got Paige fired from her job. Because she was doing just fine.
Oh, yeah. And, of course, Baron Corbin came out, complained. Give me one more chance. Vince, give me one more chance.
Yeah.
Got that one more chance. But he had to defeat Kurt Angle and the tag team champions, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable.
I'm about to say, what the others?
And Apollo Crews.
Yeah. And then, yeah. Oh, man. They made a lot of promises.
Yeah. But, hey, Kurt Angle's back.
Is he?
I guess.
I'm not trying to see that really labored Olympic Slam every week.
Well, yeah.
That Olympic Slam is depressing.
Yeah.
It's just gotten worse and worse.
Oh, he's just getting old and old.
Just do the ankle lock.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what opened up Raw. The McMahon family's in control now.
Of course, like they weren't before. Can I say, okay.
Go for it.
I just want to say one last parting shot to Raw in the new era. I like the sentiment of the promo, but that promo also insinuates the idea that they haven't been in charge and don't write the show. Please don't insult me. Please don't insult me. just kind of take it on the chin. That could have been a moment for you to actually be real and connect with your audience, but they still wanted to like control the way they presented it to me.
True.
Which makes me even more distrustful of them.
So it doesn't give you hope at all?
No, because why wouldn't you just take that time to be real, but you decided to play like, I don't know, that Vince has been rewriting the lowest rated shows. Take it on the chin. Show some humility.
Pretty much admit your fault and then fix it.
Exactly. Because that's the best way to do it. If you admit your fault and then move along, and don't just cover it up with, like, all they did was just cover it up with a new fresh coat of paint.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, it was like whenever you went to college, right? There was those walls, those brick ass walls. They're covered in the most paint. Because all they do is just paint over the walls.
Yeah.
Why do all the work and actually get to the base of it? Nah, I'm not doing all that. That's a lot of work. But no, they couldn't do that. Whatever.
Oh man,
I'm already out. I told you I'm gonna give him 2 weeks from next week.
2 weeks
basically
from next week?
up until the Royal Rumble, because I'm not counting next week because I already know what those are, and that was like a horrible show. But it's Christmas, so I ain't really trying to. Like it's a Christmas show. Christmas shows are notoriously uninteresting.
They are.
It's generally like holiday episodes are generally the worst.
The Thanksgiving one has been hit or miss.
I generally hate all of the holiday ones. They're the ones that I always like the least. I'm just like, oh, never mind. There's gonna be some dumb street match. I don't remember when I stopped liking those kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
There was a hard moment where it was like skirt, skirt, skirt. Like no, same
wow.
you.
We had a pretty good back and forth match between Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler until they both got claymored by Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, got their damn head kicked off.
Yep. I mean, so is Ziggler a face now?
No, because he attacked Balor, and he can't be a face if he's attacking Balor. He can't be.
I guess.
And apparently, yeah, he's still like he's not even a tweener.
No, he's definitely not a tweener.
He's had no pose. He's had nothing to explain himself.
Yeah,
he just doesn't like. It's basically he just doesn't like Drew McIntyre because Drew McIntyre basically made him feel like a pussy, made him feel like he was worthless, and then he got mad. So he's mad that he got made to feel less than.
Yeah.
So he's a petty bitch.
Dang. Dean Ambrose, new Intercontinental Champion, issued an open challenge himself, which was turned into Tyler Breeze, Prince Pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna say this now.
Go for it.
I like Tyler Breeze a lot. But while he should be featured on Raw, I kind of was hoping for something else. Like, I was hoping for, like, a straight-up match.
Yeah.
Like, with somebody else that had the guy... Because I've seen Tyler Breeze more recently. I saw him the week before on NXT.
Right.
Which is great. Love it. And he needs to be on TV, and I get it, but it could have been anybody else.
True.
He just lost.
It could have been, like, Apollo Crews or something.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, he was in the handicap match.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of other people that don't get TV time.
True. That's a fair point. Is Fandango still hurt?
He's working to get back by the Rumble, I think.
Gotcha. Elias smashed a guitar over Bobby Lashley's back.
Yep. One night too late.
Yep. Oh, man. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so the one thing that I was most happy about with this episode of Raw, pretty much the only thing. So the revival finally get themselves another Raw Tag Team Championship match against Bobby Roode and Chad Gable by defeating the Authors of Pain, the B Team, and the Lucha House Party.
Have you read the results for next week?
No. Or the only thing I know is about the U.S. Championship.
Okay. I can tell you something if you want me to.
After the show.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Screw it. Tell me now.
Okay. The Revival lose next week to them.
What?
Yeah, they lose next week. To a roll up.
Oh my goodness.
Fun, right?
Joke's on me.
Oh, and the main event next week, you want to know what that is?
What?
Shocker. Baron Corbin versus Seth Rollins.
What?
Yep.
The main event of Raw next week.
Mm-hmm. And there's a Miracle on 34th Street fight. Guess who is involving?
Elias and Bobby Lashley?
Elias. That's right.
Oh my god.
It's the same shit. And the triple threat between Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, and Finn Balor. And Finn Balor actually wins. And then Drew McIntyre claims he claims himself for the Royal Rumble and then gets his ass kicked by Dolph Ziggler.
Wow.
Yeah, same shit.
Oh my goodness.
Same shit already. It's literally just they copied and pasted for next week already. I'm just like, glad you guys went ahead and took care of it. Makes sense you did it in the same damn night.
Oh,
same
man.
shit.
Well, next week's episode of Geek Out Games Out, GOWGO Wrestling Podcast, canceled. Just canceled.
I mean, the same shit, man.
Nah, it's all good. Jeez, dude. Got my hopes up. Joke's on me.
Man, that's why I never believed them. They're liars. They couldn't take the one chance they had to be real human beings. They had to try to spin it.
Shame on the McMahon family. And then the main event was a gauntlet match to determine a new number one contender for Ronda Rousey's Women's Championship, won by Natalya.
Oh, I can tell you that match too. Want to know what that happens next week?
Oh, I'm sure Natalya. Whoa! Let me guess. Natalya loses and turns heel.
No, she just loses and they hug or whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
So, good sportsmanship.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
It's Christmas, so they're not going to do anything that actually, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. I just didn't think it'd be Natalya that would win this gauntlet, but
yeah. Also, can I say this? Okay, before that whole gauntlet thing happened, I was like, okay, Becky and Charlotte about to come on, whoop this chick's ass.
That's what I was thinking was gonna happen.
They're coming to get some.
That's totally what I was thinking was gonna happen. They were gonna invade Raw.
I was so hyped. I got very excited for Raw for the first time in forever. I didn't give a shit about the McMahons. I wanted to see the man and the queen get their hands on Ronda Rousey, yo.
Yeah.
Nope. And I was like, see, now I'm just like, oh, Becky, please don't be popping that shit no more. Please don't be popping that shit. Because you knew where she was and you didn't go see her. Like, that's not what the man does. Like, the man goes and sees that chick. You saw Nia Jax on that pay-per-view? It was amazing. It was my favorite part of the pay-per-view with her punching Nia in the face, telling her to keep my name out your mouth.
That she did.
She can't go see Ronda the night after she cost her championship that she worked hard to get and to keep. Oh, hell no, dog.
Dang.
It's just not the same. Like she does that shit on SmackDown. It's just not the same. It was a good promo on SmackDown, but I was just like, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Dang, dude.
No shit. You could have been like, it's on site when I see you, broad, and then I'm gonna come see you. Be real about that shit. I was so hyped for Becky.
Yeah, I was too. I honestly thought they were gonna invade Raw. again and just take the fight to
That's
Ronda
the only
Rousey.
thing. Why is that not the first thing you do? She cost you your championship. Because what did she end up doing on Tuesday? We'll get to it, but she didn't do shit.
Nope. And Ronda took both of them out while they were both on the ladder.
Yeah, and it was real. Oh man, I was just like, Becky, no. I thought you was about it.
I mean, she still is, but I mean,
she ain't about that action. She can talk all that shit on Twitter, but she ain't go see her. Man, I'm not trying to hear from the man.
You ain't trying to hear from the man no more.
No, man, your hands are not doused in her blood. No. Punch that out. She popping shit. She popped shit in that promo too. And now you can't do it where she comes and gets her after this next week. You can't. It's too late. Like that's the real bad part about it. You've lost your window for being a thing. If you make me wait until Royal Rumble for them to interact, I don't give a shit no more.
Yeah, that's a fair point. It's a fair point.
I'm over it. I've moved on. I'm expecting them to care about the stuff that they got going on.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Whatever.
Anything else you want to say about Raw?
No, they missed a great opportunity to make that show really good, and looks like next week's going to be trash. Same era, different, same old, new era, same bullshit.
SmackDown,
the better of the two shows, always and forever.
So we started out with the emergence of Becky Lynch, the man, Charlotte Flair, and then Asuka, the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
After the announcement from Shane.
Oh, go for it.
No, that announcement from Shane where he had everybody in the back and was telling them like yada 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 yada.
Oh yeah, that's right. So
and they booed when they said Raw, and I was like, oh, they must not get the memo that we know this isn't how that goes.
Yeah, and Paige got relieved of her GM duties, but she was relieved on a good note.
Thanks a lot, Baron Corbin.
Yeah, but they did say that Paige will still be involved in some way, shape, or form.
Like, they got rid of the one on-screen job that she could have and actually do something. Now she would have no job. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean,
unless she's going to manage somebody.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, the craziest stuff has happened before.
She's been gone for a while.
I mean, dude, nobody thought Daniel Bryan was going to come back and wrestle again, and look at him.
No, but he had a job.
I mean, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, dude, don't.
She's going to have like a little stall somewhere.
Don't jump to conclusions. Don't jump to conclusions. Not with this. Not with this.
With Paige? Oh, I'm definitely jumping to conclusions, man. They just got rid of her on-screen job.
I think you're jumping to conclusion.
What else are they going to have her do? She's going to be commissioner? No,
I don't know, but she's going.
I mean, here's the thing. Just logically, just even in the storyline, there's feasibly no real job for her to have her be on TV on a regular basis if she's not general manager. She's going to be a ref? She's going to be an actor performer? Or she's going to be a commentator? Those are the only other things that get you on TV every week. It's facts.
Commentating would be nice.
Yeah, but are they going to have a 4-person commentating team? Is she replacing Baron Saxton? I don't think so.
Would be nice.
Oh, nice. I just don't see it happening. It's just they already have 3 people. I don't know if 4 is a good number.
Well, shoot. I used to be just 2.
Yeah.
But anyway, Mr. McMahon, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, decided to create an opportunity for a woman to challenge Asuka for the newly won SmackDown Women's Champion, and good friend Naomi accepted that challenge. Of all people to go first, Naomi goes first.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna make like a whole storyline out of it, but I guess not.
And you know what? They had a pretty good match.
They did. It was good. I mean, Naomi usually has a good match, and Asuka generally does. My question is though,
Excuse me.
why didn't they take the opportunity to mention the fact that she won that battle royale and didn't get her title shot?
That was another thing I was thinking of.
It could have easily been like, okay, she was due one, and we kind of dropped the ball. Here we go. Another time they could have actually done something, but nope.
Yeah, just like on Raw.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, for those that kept up, could put two and two together, seeing the emergence of Naomi. But you're right. You're absolutely right. And like I said, they both had a good match. Asuka got the submission victory with the Asuka lock. They both embraced afterwards. But yeah, overall, good match. They both got a good bit of offense on each other. Even Naomi hit the rear view on Asuka. So, and she usually wins matches that way. But that was a good first title defense.
It was a good match. She won clean.
Oh yeah. So supposedly Samoa Joe. Oh my goodness, man! I see. Why do they do this to him, man? Like, gonna come out to give an apology. And then that comes to blows, and then Jeff Hardy gets the upper hand with the twist of fate. Like,
I'll say this: Jeff Hardy got Samoa Joe, man.
Dude, how much more is Samoa Joe gonna be like made to look like a little punk?
3 years and no titles to show for it.
This is ridiculous. This is really ridiculous. Like, Samoa Joe should be in the title picture.
Absolutely.
Honestly, should be a champion.
I would have had him be champion and then have Daniel Bryan beat him and then turn heel to keep his title against AJ Styles, but whatever.
And at this rate, there's no telling when Samoa Joe's going to even get another title shot or win his first title outside of NXT.
It is not looking good.
I mean, I will always be a fan of the Hardy Boys, both Matt and Jeff. That won't ever change, but come on.
Yeah.
Dude, you and I both know Samoa Joe would break Jeff Hardy in half. I'm sorry, but
it wouldn't even be a long match.
I mean, not to take anything away from Jeff Hardy, but Jeff Hardy is up there in age, and he definitely can't do a lot of the same stuff that he used to be able to do back when he was teaming with Matt Hardy and they were part of the Brood.
Yeah, or Team Extreme even, shit.
Yeah. So, I just... And then, interesting sequence. Miz needs a tag team partner. And out of nowhere, Mandy Rose answers the call. And they easily beat R-Truth and Carmella.
That was a weird choice.
Like, that...
I don't know what they're doing.
I mean, I'm surprised he didn't even mention Asuka in that whole promo, but...
I mean, that doesn't make any... It makes sense.
And then R-Truth and Carmella just got destroyed.
Yeah, that was an odd way to go about that. I don't know why they chose to do it that way.
Yeah, like that match was so quick. It was ridiculous how quick that was.
Pretty quick.
Well, they did at least get the dance break in. Yeah. Anyway,
What good it did them.
So, as the Usos and the club, Gallus and Anderson, were getting ready to throw down supposedly. The Bar was gonna crash the party, but another group beat them to it. Sanity took out both the Usos and the club. Interesting. Very, very interesting. And, they made a good argument because, they have not been featured on SmackDown Live in the past few months. So are they face?
I don't know. What would you consider them?
It's hard to say because it's a legit claim. They haven't been featured in months, and it just seemed like one of those, like, we're here to insert ourselves into the picture again, and we want to be relevant again, and we want to start by squaring up and taking out the Usos. And it was face to face, you know what I mean? And then with the Bar, who we both know are heel, and then Sanity coming out and attacking both teams, I think maybe the club are faces.
Yeah,
maybe.
And then I think, they're definitely faces compared to the Bar or Sanity.
Yeah. So
they don't really attack people for no reason or any of that stuff.
Right. And I just, it was really, really interesting. Really interesting.
Yeah.
And then the main event, man, SmackDown just feels like it gets shorter and shorter. The main event, AJ Styles, the phenomenal AJ Styles, teamed up with the Heart of 205 Live Mustafa Ali to take on the new Daniel Bryan and El Idolo Andrade Cien Almas, accompanied by Zelina Vega.
Yeah.
Not only did the phenomenal one and the Heart of 205 Live get the victory, but the Heart of 205 Live himself pinned the new Daniel Bryan after hitting the 054. Very exciting match. Definitely main event worthy. What do you think, man?
I don't know, man. I don't think I even have an opinion on it, really, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Mustafa Ali's kind of been, on the up and coming on both 205 Live and on SmackDown.
But is it really going to mean anything in the end?
I just don't know. I don't know what to expect, to be honest with you.
I feel like they're just putting people on the roster.
Yeah, but with Mustafa Ali already coming on the SmackDown now, and he's 1-1 on SmackDown, that kind of says something.
Oh yeah, he's definitely like feature, which is good. But I kind of have to keep my expectations minimal because it's still up,
And not only that, it seems like Andrade Cien Almas has been losing the past month or two.
He was winning a bunch. Now he's losing every week.
And Zelina Vega, they need to be having her wrestle more too.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Do something.
Hey, that's another heel right there. Come on now.
Yeah, very true.
And then again, the Iconics are nowhere to be found. So they.
Yeah, they didn't even show up on SmackDown.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Don't even do promos much. But Anything else for SmackDown?
No.
I guess let's go ahead and get 205 Live out of the way. Hideo Itami beat Noam Dar. It was a good match. I don't really get this whole angle with him and dang on Arya Davari. I think it's dumb, but whatever. Leo Rush. Wow, it seems like it's been forever since he had his wrestling match with Cedric Alexander.
Cedric. It had been. I mean, he's wrestled on Raw more, so.
True. But he steps back into the 205 Live ring, gets a victory. Yeah, I mean, he hit 2 final hour frog splashes.
Yeah. Bailey's, I'd say.
Yep.
He's like, "How dare you, Bailey's fiance? I'm mad you touched me."
Oh, that's Bailey's fiance?
Si, senor.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know she had a fiance.
Yeah, he's an enhancement talent.
Oh. And then, interesting main event. Drew Gulak and gentleman Jack Gallagher went up against Akira Tozawa and the Brian Kendrick that looks like the older school, the Brian Kendrick, back when he used to be teamed up with Paul London.
Spud.
Shaved the goatee and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even finished the match with the sliced bread.
I'm glad he didn't wear the shorts.
Why? What's wrong?
Those shorts were ugly.
Oh man, come on now.
They looked ridiculous. Those long ass shorts and those damn kick pads. They looked insane. Oversized.
But it was a great match, and so that's the thing. So I guess, is this rivalry over?
If we're lucky, yes. But I have a feeling no. Also, can I ask a question? Why wasn't 205 Live considered for this new regime thing? Why wasn't why wasn't any of the other stuff included?
Well, it's still being run by Drake Maverick, and I mean,
why won't you have it all across all? If you, I guess they really don't want to help this 205 Live, because it'd be just an easy thing. All he has to do is just record something, and whatever.
I mean, would you want them to have control of 205 Live?
Not even have control, just show concentrated effort, like a solid front. You're only worried about 2 shows, and how am I supposed to feel about your other 4 shows or 3 shows that you're doing? Actually 4.
Well,
how am I supposed to feel about those? You don't give a shit.
Well, those are the 2 nationally televised shows.
I know, but we all know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it treats it like 205 Live isn't like a thing. Like, it's just like, yeah, whatever. Nobody cares about y'all.
I mean, I get what you're saying. That's just my guess on why they probably didn't go just across the board.
Yes.
Anything else on 205 Live?
No.
NXT UK. 1 second. Just want to make sure I have this right. Okay. So episode 1. We had Jordan Devlin have a match against the Wild Boar Mike Hitchman. There were some great spots from Wild Boar. Definitely keep an eye on him.
That's a little guy.
But Jordan Devlin is looking to continue to make a strong case to get himself a rematch for Pete Dunne's United Kingdom Championship, which I think they just announced that he's held the title for 573 days.
I already know who he's going to face.
Fabian Eichner had another match against this Eddie Ryan, got the victory over him. Really continuing to build up Fabian Eichner, and he's in the right place too. So this is good.
Yeah.
Mustache Mountain was in action. They got the victory over Saxon Huxley and Tyson T-Bone. So Mustache Mountain looking good and strong as usual, even in their promo. Just seeing those two together, like they're an excellent team. They should have had a longer NXT Tag Team Championship run, but I get it.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
And then we had actually a pretty dang on good main event where NXT UK Women's Champion Rhea Ripley made her first title defense against the White Witch Isla Dawn. One,
okay.
Isla Dawn needs to change her finisher. And two,
sure again.
That float over suplex. It's like a float over exploder suplex like move. It doesn't look like it phases anybody. It doesn't look powerful. It doesn't look anything special.
That's how you really feel.
Yeah, it looks lame. And she even hit it on Rhea Ripley, and it's lame. They need to change her finisher. I think a submission would be good for Isla Dawn, me personally, but yeah, Rhea Ripley retained. Not surprised.
No, I am a little bit.
Anything you want to add on this first episode?
No, good stuff. Good matches.
Second episode. Tony Storm had a match with Charlie Morgan. Tony Storm got the victory with Strong Zero. Got to showcase a little bit more Charlie Morgan, so I thought that was pretty cool. We had Zach Gibson, Liverpool's #1 Zach Gibson, team up with James Drake, and they defeated Mark Andrews and the Modfather Flash Morgan Webster with some help from Mr. Fabian Eichner. He didn't take that loss to Flash Morgan Webster very kindly.
No, he was mad.
Which that was a great match too. I didn't originally think Flash Morgan Webster was going to beat him, but the way it looked awesome. But Zach Gibson and James Drake, I feel like, are a strong, heel tag team next to Gallus. And then, okay, I am so mad about this. Nina Samuels defeated Killer Kelly. Really? We're talking about one of the ladies that was in the Mae Young Classic 2, had an incredibly good match with Meiko Satomura, and they're just gonna have her job in NXT UK? Dude, that's bullcrap. I'm sorry, but Killer Kelly should not be jobbing. Like, that made me mad when she lost to Nina Samuels. So ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
Like, Killer Kelly is good.
She is good, but I just don't think they have anything for her right now. Which is why she's losing.
Honestly, she could be she could be a ferocious, aggressive, merciless heel.
How long has she been wrestling? Isn't she relatively new?
I
feel like that might be the reason why, is because she's still new. She's
wrestled in WXW. One second. I'll look her up.
Yeah, she's cool, but I just feel like maybe she hasn't trained as long.
Oh. Okay, so she was trained at the WXW Academy. She debuted. Oh yeah, she hasn't been wrestling that long. She debuted Halloween of 2016.
Okay.
I mean, well, that's a little over 2 years. I mean, I guess. I I guess. I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I like her. She's cool. I need them to do something with. But then who did she face?
Nina Samuels?
Nina Samuels hadn't won until then, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that was her first win, from what I can remember. So I'm just like, and then she's done nothing but lose. So I'm thinking it's kind of the same thing. You just once they have a plan or they want to start building towards something, she'll start winning.
I just feel like she's worthy enough to win.
I know.
But I mean, well, she was when it comes to WXW, she was the inaugural WXW Women's Champion.
Yeah, sure.
But I don't know.
It'll be okay.
And guess who she lost the title to?
Don't be impatient.
She lost the title to Tony freaking Storm.
Of course she did. But don't forget, don't be impatient. Weren't you saying that just earlier?
Yeah, you're right. I'm glad she likes my tweets to her.
Yeah.
Let's see, NXT. Oh yeah, we still got a couple more. And then Joe Coffey defeated Travis Banks. Poor Travis Banks, man. He's been trying to make a comeback since his injury, since the Coffey brothers laid him out, and just has not been able to get that momentum back. But it's still early. Since they established their new stable, Gallus, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's still early. He'll bounce back. He'll definitely bounce back. With as far as he got in the UK Championship tournament, he'll bounce back.
I mean, he lost to somebody who's scheduled to be very important to the main event. So.
True. Very, very true. Okay. Anything else you want to say about... Oh! Eddie Dennis attacked Brahma Dave Mastiff while he was giving an interview.
Yes. Ugh, Eddie Dennis. The shorts are the worst.
Yeah, but he's still tall.
Yeah, that's it.
But anything else you want to add about NXT UK?
Nope.
All right. Regular NXT.
Yeah.
So, to start off, Io Shirai made her NXT TV debut match by teaming up with her new friend Dakota Kai, captain of Team Kick, going up against Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke. And for one thing, Jessamine and Marina got showcased mainly during the time that Dakota Kai was tagged in, but as soon as Io Shirai was tagged in, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. Like, I don't think they got in a bit of offense against Io Shirai. So, I mean, it was just one of those where just that quick, the genius of the Sky and the captain of Team Kick get the victory. And because of that, Mr. Regal put Io Shirai as the final competitor in the Fatal 4-Way, which, I mean, we knew she was going to be in the Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah.
But that was good. Dominic Dijakovic made his debut against Aaron Mackey, and I am so happy that they did let him use his Feast Your Eyes finisher.
Bet you were.
Because, I mean, it's pretty much an inverted GTS.
No, it's exactly what it is.
So, I mean, I was kind of hesitant and worried that something tells me he's gonna have to use a different finisher. But nah, they let him do it. They let him do it. So that was cool. Looked dominant. He even did the backbreaker toss. So I thought that was that's pretty much Donovan Dijak from ROH.
Yep.
It just would have been nice to see him fly over the top rope, but
I haven't had time for that.
Yeah.
Takeovers before.
True. Very true. And then Heavy Machinery was back in action. Squashed some local competitors in front of the Undisputed Era. So it's looking like Heavy Machinery is ushering themselves back into another title shot.
Mm.
And then the main event, Steel Cage match. Johnny Gargano versus Aleister Black, which Johnny Gargano got the victory with a little assist from the NXT champion Tommaso Ciampa, and it even ended up with them both doing their DIY tag team finisher on Aleister Black.
Yeah. Weird. That was weird. But I like it. I'm intrigued anyway.
Yeah, but it's like, now what? Because,
There's got to be more reason sucking them back in.
Because, it would be no sense in teaming them back up again, because that defeats the whole idea of Johnny Gargano's long obsession with wanting to be NXT champion.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with that. It'll be really interesting. But anything else you want to add for NXT? Oh yeah, and Matt Riddle had his interview. Wants to get revenge with Cassius Ohno. But I don't know. Anything you want to add?
No, good show.
Indeed. I'm surprised that I was gonna say I was kind of surprised that hadn't seen much Kairi Sane.
Yeah.
Especially, well, then again, this may have been a recorded episode before she fully recovered from foot and mouth disease. So, because she's back doing live shows. So I wonder when she's gonna make another NXT TV appearance again. But we shall see. Few other things I wanted to say. So, the ROH Honor Reign Supreme event. So they just added some more people. So, you know PJ Black? You know PJ Black? Hollywood Cinema, you there?
Yeah, sorry.
Do you know you know PJ Black, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be at the Atlanta and Concord show.
Yeah, I saw that he was signed on for 2 dates.
Yep. And they already have booked the Women of Honor World Title match, where Kelly Klein will defend against Jenny Rose. You knew Kelly Klein won the title, right?
Yes, and I'd heard about the results. It's supposed to be like a street fight or whatever the hell. Or no, street fight. There's some stipulation, isn't there?
Don't know.
Am I getting it mixed up with something else? I could have sworn there's a stipulation to it.
And And you also heard about the villain enterprises.
Oh yeah, watch that video an hour after they upload.
And they also have down who's signed to compete. So we got Jay Lethal, which he's going to defend the world championship against Dalton Castle. The Briscoes will be there, who are now 10-time ROH tag team champions. The world television champion Jeff Cobb will be there. Kenny King, Shane Taylor, Silas Young, Villain Enterprises, Dalton Castle and the Boys. Flip Gordon. And we also know that Luchasaurus and Hurricane Helms, Shane Helms, and Delirious, and the Kingdom will be there as well.
Very nice.
So yeah, shaping up to be a pretty good card.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, and I just realized tonight they're doing a tribute to the troops.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I may have to. I'll probably catch the archive of that.
Oh.
But anyway, is there anything else you want to add in general, or?
No, I told you the big spoilers for next week. Oh, well, I mean, there's no other big spoiler for SmackDown I can remember for next week's show. I don't think anything big happens.
It's not the one that I know, is it?
No, that's the only one I know right now that I can remember.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. This is another episode in the books.
What?
It has been fun. But so yeah. So to all those out there, we just want to take you time to wish all of our fans, all of our viewers and subscribers a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. And for those that we don't see within the next week or so, we look forward to seeing everybody in the new year. Isn't that right?
That's right. Happy New Year to the folks we don't see.
But as usual, spread the word. Tell your friends about us as we continue to deliver you these weekly podcasts. And also be sure to check out our main channel for gaming content. Hopefully we can get the whole group back together in person very soon. Hopefully maybe to kick off the new year and play some games.
Yay!
But until then, this is Blitzball Champ and Hollywood Cinema signing off for the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast, brought to you by Geek Out with Games Out.
Yeah.
We will see y'all next time. Take care, everyone.
Take care, party people.